Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the Quip Corner with Ada, and definitely Quip Corner on the go. Our word for this month is great. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the various spell outs, but I'll put the link up there for you. Today we will be digging in to a quip that ties to that word of the month. Please join me in the quip corner and let's look at the quip together and discuss it. Or shall I share? I'll share my thoughts on it. See you in a bit. Thank you for staying tuned. Some of you may remember the spell outs of the word of the month in November, gear, and how I chuckled at a few spell outs and I said, we may be talking about these a bit more later. I think that was the phrase I used. So, before I dive into the quip, or maybe I should read the quip first. Okay. I'll read the quip, then I'll tie it back to one or two spell outs of gear. Well, if we're trying to spell out, we might as well also try to spell out of great, right? Okay. Let's start with the quip. The quip is from my first book, 101 Quips and Quotes That Will Charge and Change Your Life. And it's quip 96. Yeah, with the year coming to a close, it's a good time as any to read a quip from close to end of the book. Quip 96 says, it's great to have great wishes. Sorry, it's good to have great wishes and great to do the work required to make your wishes come true. It's great to have good wishes and great to do the work required to make your wishes come true. I remember when I was sharing the spell outs of the word gear, one of the spell outs was goals expect your actions for results. Goals expect your actions for results. So true, like the quip says, it's really, really, really good to have great goals, desires, wishes, aspirations, whichever word you want to use. It's good to do that. But really, if you want those dreams to come true, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. Another spell out I remember, let me look it up, from the word gear is greatness emerges after resistance. Greatness emerges after resistance. And if you watched last week's video, if you watched last week's video, I'll put the link up there. We talked about the fact that you were born to do great things, so you need to dig in your heels. And digging in and getting rooted and being grounded requires resilience and resistance, because there are things, people, systems around you that may not want you to get to that place of greatness. Talking about greatness, one of the spell outs of the word great is greatness requires effort, action, and tenacity. Greatness requires effort, action, and tenacity. And in fact, AI gave me this suggestion, and below it, in italics, it said, there are no shortcuts to lasting success. So, yes, we're at the end of the year, but this is a great time to plan for the year ahead. Greatness is not restricted to a year, it's not restricted to a time. Keep dreaming those dreams. What are your plans? What are your desires for 2026? And what work do you plan to put in to make that come through, or to make those dreams come true? I remember something that happened to me when I was really young. Well, not baby young, but much younger. We had a farm in our backyard, and my mother gave everybody a plot and said, go plant something. And so excitedly, each person planted different things, and I wanted to see how beans grow. So I took some beans and I planted them, and I planted a few other things. So I had a great desire, a great goal. I had a great dream to plant something and see it sprout. However, I guess I didn't understand the full picture of things. So, every week or every other week, I would dig it up to see if the seed had started sprouting or not. And then if I hadn't seen much action, I'll cover it up again. And I'll be like, okay, I'll be back. But I think my mother found out, and she explained to me that no. You plant, you water, and you're patient. So when you think about those goals, what seeds are you sowing now to see those dreams accomplished? And how patient are you with the process? When you let God guide you, you need to trust the process and be patient. Waiting on the Lord is never a waste of time. So as you look towards 2026, those great dreams and desires you have, sow the right seeds in the right ground, and you will get amazing results. Remember another spell out? I just remembered another spell out of the word gear, the one I got from a member of my family, which said, giving exponentially accelerates rewards, something like that. Same thing with sowing the right seeds towards your dreams, and you'll get amazing results. I look forward to hearing from you on those dreams you had, maybe in this year or in prior years, that you put in the work for, or you're still putting in the work for. And in some cases, the results you have already received or you're expecting. Thanks again for being part of the Quip Nation. And if you haven't already subscribed, you still can. Just click the subscribe button, and the bell will let you know every time there's a new video. If we don't connect again before the new year, I wish you and yours a wonderful transition into 2026. See you in year 2026. God bless you. Bye now.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.